G'day guys, Josh here with my very last video from Season 1 of NBA Live Mobile. I'm going to go through and just touch on all the players that I'm taking through. Have been a couple of changes since I last did my Legacy lineup video, and I'm going to end the video off with a made shot from every player in my Legacy lineup. So we'll start with the 2A. Got that tutorial Steph Curry, one of the rarest cards in the game. Had to go with the father-son combo with Del Curry in the shooting guard position. Detlef Schrempf, great player. Loved him in Parks and Recreation. Pretty rare card. I love that KG card, the 91 overall. I think he looks a lot better than the Ultimate Legend, the 99 overall version. And he's quite rare as well, and I used him a fair bit earlier in the game. Had to take a Shaq card through as he's one of my all-time favorite players, and in my opinion, the 2A version of him from the global promo is the best looking Shaq. Then we move on to small ball. Steph Curry, this card's from the NBA Finals promo. Not sure that he was ever released into the auction house. Another super rare card. Penny Hardaway, as a Magic fan, he's another one of my all-time favorite players. Had to bring Dr. J along as he was so hard to grind for. Ben Simmons is my current favorite NBA player. He grew up in the city that I grew up in, and he's been unreal so far this season. It's been exciting to watch. I wasn't originally going to take Joel Embiid through, but watching Ben and Joel play has been so much fun that I wanted to take that pairing through for sure. Then we've got our defensive lineup. Allen Iverson, another one of my all-time favorite players. Wanted to take one of his cards through. I actually used his 89 overall shooting point guard card for a long time earlier in the game. T-Mac, once again, one of my all-time favorite players. This was the first ability card in the defensive lineup. That's why I chose to go with the defensive version of him. Signature Kevin Durant, one of the best looking KD cards, and I really want to take a KD card through. Anthony Davis was the very first 99 overall card I had when he was boosted on Halloween last year. Dwight Howard, loved him when he played for the Magic, and this is his first edition throwback card. Also had to take a Magic Johnson card through as we move on to the big man lineup, and in my opinion, this is his best card art for a point guard. He's got other positions that have some great art, but I want to take a point guard version of him through. Fan favorite Manu Ginobili's another pretty rare card, but it's just a lot of fun to use. LeBron James from the NBA Finals, great looking card art, also super rare. I wanted to take a version of him through in the small forward position. Then we get to the only Ultimate Legend that I'm taking through, Chris Bosh, another player that I really like, and he's got that buzzer beater ability, which is great. And finally, as my center, Dikembe Mutombo, had to take him through, and I much prefer the this version of his card to his Ultimate Legend. And lastly, we get to our shooting lineup. We've got a first edition LeBron James as a point guard, one of the most fun point guard cards you can actually use because of his height and his ability and his athleticism. He's a beast all around. Then I got that 99 overall Klay Thompson. He's my favorite shooter from this game. Drazen Petrovic was for a long time, but this Klay card is just absolutely fire from anywhere on the court. Carmelo Anthony, the first promo master that I grinded for, got to take him through. He's got great looking card art too. I love the Team of the Week Kevin Love, and I wanted to represent Team of the Week cards in my Legacy lineup. And finally, that global Yao Ming. He's so tall, such a beast on the court. Had to take a version of him through, and this card of his just looks absolutely great. So that's touching on each of the cards that I'm taking through and exactly why. Now let's jump into the footage of me scoring a basket with each of these players. So we're gonna score with each of these players in the same order that they exist in my franchise. So we start off with none other than Tutorial Curry, and what a way to start. A clutch shot right from the tip off, the only card in the game that can do that. Then we get to his father, Del Curry, who pulls up that nice deep three, made that look easy. Detlef Schrempf backs out to the three-point line. He's a bit of a three-point sniper, and as you can see, he makes that. Then we've got the alley-oop, KG scoring that beautiful one-handed slam dunk. Gorgeous. Next, we move on to Shaq, the final card in our lineup, with that pump fake one-handed jam. That was really nice. All right, so moving on to our small ball lineup, we got Steph Curry doing some dribble moves, getting inside for a mid-range shot. Penny Hardaway with the spin. Beautiful finish, being contested by Yao Ming, but gets it to go anyway. Curry with the steal. Dr. J runs onto the ball, fast break dunk. Such a nice finish. He's such a powerful slam dunk artist. Then we got Simmons just working his way inside and finishing that off with a soft touch. I've seen him do that quite a bit this year. And finally, we got Embiid catch and shoot from the three-point line. His toe wasn't aligned, but it's a nice shot nonetheless. Moving on to Iverson. Look at that ankle break. Sends a defender flying. Oh, such a nice dribbler. And then gets the mid-range shot to go to top it off. Then we've got T-Mac. Catch, shoot, bottom of the net. Such a fun card to use, T-Mac. Durant with his signature fadeaway. It's impossible to stop someone with his height and his shooting ability. When he's on, he's just nothing you can do, as you can see there with that shot. Then we move on to Anthony Davis. The inside moves, that pump fake and then finish at the rim, something that I really like to do, can be quite effective. And then Dwight Howard with that crazy animation. All right, big man Magic Johnson moving into the lane and getting that easy shot to go. Ginobili, left-handed three, scores that, no worries at all. LeBron James, that spin, he gets into the lane so easily, and just look how easy he made that finish look. Then Bosch, contested, doesn't matter, 10% release, perfect swish. Finally, Mutombo cutting into the lane, finishes that with ease. Then we move on to our final lineup, the shooting lineup with that massive dunk from LeBron James. That's why he's such a fun card to use. Then we've got Klay Thompson with that catch and shoot, 10%. Absolute money every time. He's such a beast. Mallow, I love shooting those mid-range shots with Mallow. He was one of my favorite cards in this game for a long time. Kevin Love, little sidestep, fadeaway three, gets that to go. And finally, to finish this off, we've got Yao Ming stepping in from the logo. That's how deep that shot is, and he gets that to go and beats the buzzer. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of this kind of stuff.